I got it on the first try this time, guys. It's a beautiful morning with my oatmeal and my coffee. Today is my daughter's 20th birthday, so I'm probably going to be talking about her a lot on this trip. I've been thinking about her a lot on this trip. In fact, I think it's the first birthday I've missed. But we had a conversation about it, and she's 20. She's not going to even be around, which is so weird. It's so weird to me. But anyway, this little cottage here that I found on this amazing river that heads into Bernie Falls, or eventually becomes Bernie Falls, reminds me so much of all of the fairy tales that we all grew up with. And, well, one specifically, Cinderella, not because she lived in a little cottage like this. I feel like this is more of a Snow White or a Little Red Riding Hood cottage, maybe a Hansel and Gretel. But the reason I'm bringing up Cinderella is because Sophia had a situation. Well, I kind of led her on to believe that she's Cinderella's sister. And it's just it's a fun group of stories, and I'm just being reminded of all of those years and trips to Disneyland and conversations about make-believe and magical things. I was just here walking along on this trail, and I noticed this incredible bird's nest. I haven't touched it, of course, and there's nothing inside, so I don't believe I'm disturbing it. But oh my goodness, isn't that a work of art? I'm on the PCT for the second time in my life. The first time was a mistake. I got lost in Lassen. This time it's intentional. I'm just doing a little day hike. But I saw this sign and it made me so excited for the possibilities. And look, trail magic. There's this black, hairy moss hanging from some of these trees. And I'm not going to touch it, even though I want to. Because when I was in Savannah, the moss dangling from those trees had chiggers in them. And I don't know if that's the same here in California, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But when I first saw this, what do you think I thought it was? Of course, Bigfoot hair. Of course a Bigfoot was rubbing up against this tree and left me this evidence. Because that's just the kind of crazy I am. Okay, I'm out here hiking, obviously by myself. because I'm a solo backpacker, just because I want to be. There's not any specific reason for it. I just want to be able to stop when I want to stop and go when I want to go and go as fast as I want to go and go slow as I want to go and so on and so forth. The point is, whenever I tell people that I'm going backpacking, they say things like, alone? Wait, but you're just a girl. The last part I added. But most people say, wait, alone? Really? What are you going to do for safety? Do you have bear spray? Do you have guns, knives, whatever? I think, no. How many people traverse this world, not even America, on the PCT, ACT, the Continental Divide, all of the stuff through Canada, all the stuff through South America? I mean, the Alps, like, people are constantly hiking. I don't think that people take weapons with them. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm certainly not going to. The reason why I'm telling you all this is because there's like this booming noise happening behind me, and I jump like, there's somebody behind me, because I'm letting these people get into my head. So I think there's a cougar or a bear, or I don't know, a crazy man with a knife. So I'm sitting here walking along. Wait, I'm not sitting. I'm walking. And I keep hearing this booming. I think, what could that possibly be? I keep turning around. Finally, I took my backpack off to use the facilities. I realized it's my water. It's my water, you guys. It's booming in the back. Anyway, the camelback in my backpack is knocking up against the frame of or swashing around. I don't know what it's doing, but it's making this very mild booming noise that scared the crap out of me because I let people get in my head. That's the point. Gigantic bird's nest. Huge, like for an eagle or hawk or something. Absolutely stunning. There's no way I can get how amazing this is on video. This tree is completely hollowed out. There's nothing left, you would think. But then when you scan up, it's full of life. There's a little tree growing out of a hollow, empty tree. I'm gonna let you guys take care of the metaphors that are possible with this one. There are 2 vultures in the tree right here. It just scared the living crap out of me. There's some sort of dead animal on the ground here. And these beautiful birds, they're freaking huge. Okay, I made it back to camp. I did a very small section of the PCT outside of Burney Falls today, and I didn't really have any expectations. I wanted to do 10 miles just because that's probably about as much as I'll be doing on the Tahoe Rim Trail. I am at a higher altitude than where I live, and it was fairly flat. There were a couple of places where I was climbing hills, but not like what it's going to be in Tahoe. So I did have a full pack on, and I feel really good about what I did. I only ended up making 8 miles because I was sort of forced to turn around early. There's some construction on the trail. Not construction, they're like maintaining the trail. So I turned around instead of trying to navigate that. And so I think I came in at 8 miles and my average speed was 2.7 miles per hour, which is really something that I'm very happy about as far as carrying a full load. And I didn't feel like I was booking it. I felt like I was really, really slow. I was intentionally taking my time because I didn't want this to be like I wanted it to feel like what it might feel like when I'm out on the Tahoe Run Trail. So all in all, I'm really happy with my progress. And I think that's it. I think this was another successful test run.